Manny Pacquiao knocked out Lucas Matthysse in the 7th round the day after. Stay tuned. Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Manny, how did you win this fight?
I just want to thank, first of all, I want to thank the Lord. He blessed me with the speed, Matthysse. Lucas, he was not available. He was not ready for the speed I had. And my family.
What did you do for this camp?
I started back drinking Hennessy. I drink Hennessy before the fight. Yeah. I knew Lucas Matthysse. He's strong, but I knew from round 1 I will beat his ass if I jump on him with speed, and I was right. Just like Ricky Hatton, I made him take a knee. He take a knee like Colin Kaepernick. He doesn't want to listen to the national anthem. So Lucas Matthysse, he was forced to take that knee.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. Reworking. Thank you guys for the support. Manny Pacquiao, he became WBA, some version of the champion. They haven't really specified if he's the super champion or the regular. Keith Thurman was the super champion, but the belt for Pacquiao Matthysse said super, and I made a video about it, but I haven't really heard anything from the WBA. But he has some version of the WBA that we know. He dominated Lucas Matthysse, that we know. Sharp performance. A lot of people say Pacquiao's back, vintage Pacquiao. And based on the opponent in front of him, the styles make fights. Where Lucas Matthysse is, Pacquiao, he looked devastating. He looked real good, and he's definitely extended his pro boxing career to the point where people would tune into his next fight. I mean, he won every round versus Matthysse. He made him basically quit Tisse, right? Now let's talk about Boxing Egos the day after, where we take a look at it day after the fight. Manny Pacquiao, one thing that's impressive about this particular fight is he left Freddie Roach. I don't know if they'll ever rekindle or kind of get back together. They were together, let's say 16 to 18 years. I know it had been a long time. I think he even had one of the Marco Antonio Barrera fights with Freddie Roach, so that was a long time ago. They've been a tandem in boxing for God knows how long, but things went sour after the Jeff Horn loss. He just felt certain people set him up, weren't in his corner, didn't like some of the things that came out in the media, and next thing you know, he's not using him. He's using Justin Fortune, and he's using Boo Boy in his camp, and I guess maybe he trusts those are guys like he's been in it with, and he trusts them, and maybe they never double-crossed him or whatever. I thought it was a good pairing. I mean, there's nothing to complain about Pacquiao's performance-wise. He got multiple knockdowns. Some people said, oh, he looks slower. Listen, Pacquiao's almost 40 years old, and the great thing about being an anomaly is he was freakishly fast. So even if he gets older and slows down a tad, he's still faster than the average human. Like, Danny Garcia is much younger than Pacquiao, yet he's not as fast as Pacquiao. So that's a testament to having extraordinary speed. Is even when you're 40 and you slow down, you're still faster than a Danny Garcia, somebody who's around the 30-year-old mark, 11 years your junior or whatever. So Pacquiao's still fast enough, and he's awkward, and he has enough power to give people problems. I don't think he's going to unify with the top names like Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, or even the Danny Garcia, Sean Porter winner. I would like to see him fight Terrence Crawford, those guys. I don't see it. So maybe a Jeff Horn rematch they could do. The pickings, there's only a couple guys. Amir Khan, that would be a good fight. Broner, I would like to see that. That would be that would sell. That would probably be possibly Pacquiao's most lucrative fight out of the people I just listed. There's other fights that are more meaningful, but in terms of what will sell, I think Broner versus Pacquiao would sell really good. But as you guys see in the pictures and the thumbnail, Pacquiao the day after, the thing that impressed me, aside from the performance as a whole, was Pacquiao's not really been a guy who's been revered for his defense, and Matthysse is a known puncher. He's a guy everybody knows. That's one of the first things they talk about is his power, and he has cracks and stuff like that. And to be in there with the puncher of a Matthysse caliber, right? And your face the next day for a guy like Pacquiao, who again, he's not this Pernell Whitaker, Floyd Mayweather-esque defensive fighter, and his face looks really clean. He looks like he hasn't been in a fight. That wasn't the case other fights where he looked even dominant, like let's say Antonio Margarito. Go look at Pacquiao's face at the end of that fight. His face still looked pretty torn up, like had some leather, even like the Bradley first fight, I think. So to see how clean his face looks, maybe this is a rejuvenated Pacquiao. Maybe the change in pace with the training has him feeling better. Who knows? But I was impressed with that because, like I said, I've seen from Pacquiao, Bradley 1 through 3, and the Marquez fights and the Margarito fights, and based on Pacquiao's fighting style, a lot of times his face doesn't emerge that clean looking. So you could tell Lucas Matthysse was scared, gun shy. And it's funny because Ego's Army, new media, I try to give you guys insightful things to listen to, and it's funny when I say something on my videos and then you hear the fighter who kind of corroborates it. I told you guys, I mean anyone who was watching it with this particular thing, but there's been multiple things. I told you guys Lucas Matthysse looked gun shy. He looked afraid beyond like the first round. He looked like he didn't want to be there, like he was doubtful of his own skill and talent, like he wasn't this puncher, had all the punching power that he has. And Pacquiao did an interview after, and then he said the same thing. He said, I seen fear in Lucas Matthysse eyes, or something to that effect, where basically I knew he couldn't take my punches, so I just stayed on top of him, and he got his first stoppage since Miguel Cotto in 2009. So again, Boxing Ego the day after, props to Pacquiao. Let me know what you want to see next. He says, do I look old? I'm still here. He has some tax trouble, so I believe we'll see Pacquiao continue to fight 60 fights, and coming off that performance, I mean, I can't really knock it. I would get another paycheck too, especially when you have guys like Lomachenko. If that happens at 140, I don't mind that fight either. I think that's a good fight at 140. Let me know what you guys think. Pacquiao's face looks clean the day after. He's probably just enjoying time with family. They said he might even come back later this year, October, November, December. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next videos, Ego signing out. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.